All right, we are talking about how you can connect with your customers. I don't mean how, because we've talked about that in the first two videos, but I'm going to give you some things to think about when you're thinking about digital connection and analog connection. What does that mean? Just in case, I don't know, I might be dating myself. Digital is how can we create with our customers using technology, maybe if they live in a different place, all right? Analog is anything that we can do where we're actually in front of them live. And I have so many different examples of this and how we can create a better connection with people and how we can understand where people are going to be. And honestly, I don't care if you're a brick and mortar business or if you're a digital business. We want to try and do both of these in some kind of a combination to enhance, again, this is all about enhancing the customer experience. So when we talk about digital connection, all right, and both of these, by the way, digital connection and analog connection, again, anything that you do with customer experience, absolutely anything, really starts with your team and getting them to understand what it is that you're trying to do, the experience that you're trying to create, and why you're doing what you do. I have a client, he has a brick and mortar business and they also have an online portion of it, but he has a brick and mortar restaurant. He has this one staff member there. This guy is just a rock star. He has a different pair of colored glasses for every single week. So every week he has 52 pairs of glasses, no joke. But this guy really, I don't know any customer that I've seen that he has waited on that has ever said anything negative about this guy. This guy, he has people that come back and leave an extra tip because they didn't think that they left him enough. It's crazy. But this gentleman really understands the experience we're trying to create. And the fact that, these businesses, it is literally as if, it's in the United States, but it is as if you are over in England or Ireland visiting, vacationing, dining, whatever. And people come in there and he'll be featured on a video, digital connection, but they'll also come in there, analog connection, and to see him and just experience Benji. He is like a rock star. Like I said, this guy goes out of his way to tell the story about the restaurant, to tell the story about the dishes, to make sure that everyone is comfortable, to, make sure that things are cleaned in a regular fashion. And just, again, really elevating that experience. So people will come back time and time again just to see Benji. It's amazing. So when we are thinking about digital versus analog, and it really depends on your business, okay? There is no right and there's no right or wrong with any of this. Creating a customer experience is all about knowing your customer, being creative. Knowing your customer, being creative, and in the middle of that is your why and your vision and your purpose, okay? So knowing your customer, being creative, and like I said, in between there is your why. So when we're looking at digital and analog, for digital, we want to look at, okay, if we look at the Captivate experience, how are we going to attract people into your business? So you want to think about what platform do you want to use? What social media platforms are you going to be on? Are you going to do blog posts? Are you going to do YouTube? Are you going to do LinkedIn? Are you going to do digital advertising? Okay. So what does your platform look like? Those are all ways that you are going to get people to know who you are, what you're about, and entice them to get to the next phase, which is the educate phase, which is when they become a customer. So if we look at the Captivate phase and we look at from an analog perspective, all right, offline, we can, and these are people who don't know who you are, speaking engagements, doing events, live events somewhere, doing a workshop somewhere, speaking, or like I said, speaking, being part of a merchant association, okay? Anything, it could even be advertising in a magazine that's printed still, All right. So again, getting people to know, and you create that experience in the Captivate phase. A lot of that comes down to your messaging and your marketing. All right. Totally different topic. We're not talking about that part right now, but understanding what you can do in the Captivate. When we get to the Educate, so we move people to the next experience, which is when they become a customer. Digital, how can you educate them? Videos are great. Telling your story is great in a digital format. Having a walkthrough in a portal that they're going to be buying from. Or, I mean, I have a client that does a subscription box, and they have a whole explanation on, how the boxes are curated and the behind the scenes. So you can create an amazing educational experience for your customers that really makes them, again, surprises and delights on a much higher level. On the analog side, again, it's when they're shopping in your store. It could be handing out, like if you have a lookbook, sending out a lookbook, or it could be explaining the different services that you have, or it could be, how you conduct your classes, or, really, like I said, the sky is the limit. The next phase is the Elevate. How do you keep them coming back? So this is where, for digital, you have bounce backs. So if you're a retail store, getting people to come back in, you have that on the analog side by print. Getting people to come back in by reaching out to them, showing them that you care, showing them that you hear them, knowing when their birthday is, just reaching out and saying, hey, we just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I have somebody that I worked with, and every month I get a message from them just saying, hey, we just wanted to see how things are going in your business and check in with you. If there's anything that we can do to help and serve, we're here. Okay. Podcast episodes. Like I said, the sky is the limit. And what it really comes down to is understanding your customer and what it is that they really need. And then how you can then make that a reality with the experiences that you create. The Evolve one takes things to a whole other level. And I'll give you an explanation of this. I have a client who has been working with, or has had customers for years. And these people have been coming back time and time and time again. Well, eventually they ended up becoming coaches for him. So they went through the program, did the thing, got to the other side. They've loved the experience that has been created. Now they're actually helping him to co-create that next level experience by becoming coaches within his business. I've seen this before. Again, another customer, from a brick and mortar standpoint, a customer of one of my clients had been shopping there forever and ever and a day, shopped there, went on tours, and that goes along with the customer journey that we create, is consistently up-leveling the journey. So he went on tours, he bought from him, dines in his store, all of the above. Now he opens up his own business, and guess what? They're collaborating on a new offer that's being created. So it starts to evolve. And that's how, number one, we can build a deeper connection. We can strengthen that relationship. We can create this amazing experience, keep people in our ecosystem, keep people in our world. But most important, we create an indelible impact on the lives of the people that we come in contact with absolutely every day. That is the beauty of an experience. That is the beauty of any experience that you create, is the chance to really create your legacy by creating an indelible mark on every single person that you connect with. And that's what people are looking for. People are looking, I can tell you, mentors that I've worked with, programs that I've been in, stores that I've shopped in, the reason why I do all of the above is because of that mark that they left on me, with the experience that they created simply by being themselves, simply by showing up authentically, exactly as they are. And that's what you want to do. That's what you want to teach your team. And that's what you want to create inside your business. So Next thing we're going to be talking about is leveraging your community, which is going to be amazing. So I look forward to seeing you soon.